copyright notices. If you wish to read, pause the video. The original videos are linked in the description down below. Enjoy. Alright then, so in this one what we're gonna see is three plainclothed officers. Look like they have arrested a man, and then they're not too happy about Autistics stood there recording their interaction with this arrested man. But we'll get straight into it and we'll break it down.
Hello guys, we're in Manchester at the moment and there's some kind of interaction between police and what looks to be homeless people. Oh, one of them's in cuffs, I don't know whether the other is.
Yeah, I'm just not sure on it.
Can I ask which station you're from, please, officer?
We're from the town hall station.
Thank you. Right, don't worry, mate. Don't worry, mate. I'm not here to identify you. Don't worry.
No, I don't mind.
So as you've seen, Autistics here is just commentating on what he can see. Bit like what Charlie does. What Charlie Veach does is just recording what he can see and just talking about what he can see. He's been very polite. The officer responded to him nice and politely. The person in handcuffs wasn't bothered about being recorded. But that's gonna change in a minute.
We're just going to be discussing personal data.
Yeah, I'm just going to stay here. No, I'm just going to stay here.
But you're a bit close. We don't want to
No, I'm absolutely in a public place. Then you take him somewhere private then. The emphasis is on you to take him somewhere private. The emphasis is on you to take him somewhere private. That's the end of the conversation.
Well, it's just because it's stuff that's...
Yeah, and I've just...
It's kind of where he's set up.
I can't hear it, but you just crack on because I'm not moving. I'm in public and I'm filming something that's going on here for his safety. For his safety. Just carry on.
It's not very nice for him to
then take him somewhere private. It's a public place.
Don't raise your voice. Just stay calm.
You're not listening. I've just told you about 5-6 times.
Okay, just calm down.
No, you calm down. Stop asking the question repeatedly.
Okay, so Autistics is correct here. It's not down to him to keep his details private or protected. If you don't want it to be out there, don't say it in public. It's as simple as that. And if the police are after that information, maybe they should take him to somewhere more private, which is not hundreds of members of the public walking past. Personally, I wouldn't have got that close. I would have stayed back near the fence and allowed them to do what they was doing and not said anything. But that's what I would have done personally.
Okay?
Chill out.
No, you chill out.
I think even he's wanted to just give it this. Yeah.
I don't care. It's still a public place.
So you don't care about his one?
That's not what I said. So try and stop putting words into my mouth, please, officer, from Central Park Police Station. Can you please identify yourself? And you're wearing a gang badge as well. Look at the state of yours. So your numbers are 09694. No, I'm trying. That's assault. That's unwanted contact.
Okay, please move away.
Well, I'm trying to get your numbers and for you to identify yourself.
09694.
Yeah, you gang badger.
Right. Okay.
Okay then, so that could be classed as common assault, which is an offence under Offences Against the Persons Act of 1961. Not too sure on what section, as this is a massive law with a lot of sections and subsections. But if he's just there to move him back for the safety of his officers, he should be doing it to every single person walking past. He did not do that, so it could be classed as common assault or even assault and battery or beating, whatever you want to call it.
Weirdo gang badger.
Can you let the officer do his thing, please?
No, shut up, you.
He's doing his job.
I don't care what you think's going on here, alright?
He's doing his job.
No, he's not.
If you've got a job, what are you going to do, bro?
Can you move away, please? I've asked you a few times.
No, and I've told you. I'm not blocking you.
Go on, man.
That's incitement, that. So you're not telling him to move on now?
Can you please?
You're not telling them to move on
You
now?
have moved on.
No, he wasn't there. You just stood there talking to him.
Right, so the thing with people getting involved in stuff like this, it could backfire. It's the same as if there's an attacker on the street and you get involved, but you use excessive force to stop the attack. You could be liable for assault, maybe even battery. That person could sue you. There's a big list of things. That's why it's quite important to know the law and what the law states before getting involved in any sort of matters like this. So that person passing by should just keep himself to himself and not get involved in other things what does not involve him. For the officer, fair enough, you was just having a conversation with him, but as Autistics pointed out, why didn't you ask him to move on when you've asked him to move, when you've asked himself to move on? You see how it's a different rule for different people depending on how the officer likes you.
You're being antagonistic towards me just because I'm holding a camera.
So now what you can see is this officer blocking Autistics from being able to record, which is not a problem at all. He is trying to create privacy for the person he is arrested here. I do not have an issue with that at all. But what he is also doing is blocking the path, causing people to get closer to him and the other officers which are working, whereas if he just stood at the other side, Autistics would probably stand to one side so he cannot see the person which is being arrested. Maybe he just wants all three of the coppers in the shot.
Sort of how you in a WhatsApp group as well, officer?
Yeah, cheers, mate.
Can you identify yourself?
Yeah, 04936. I think you're just giving me a bit of anxiety.
From?
Town or police station.
You've actually given me anxiety. I think that you've been just sort of like winding him up there.
Oh no, we haven't. Because I think
Well,
he said,
well, I think that you have.
This person just filming
Yeah,
me, so I don't think it's fair.
because I think that you've been coaching him to say that. Because that's
Oh,
what it
well, I
appears to be.
haven't.
Well, that's what it
Okay.
appears to be.
Okay.
You and the
Well,
officer
then-
trying to stop me from doing my job,
Okay, that's fine, mate.
which is to
but-
report on
but
news.
I think
Okay,
it's
I'm a
that-
journalist and I'm trying to report news.
So I don't know what the officers were saying to this person, but you could see him getting quite uncomfortable during this interaction. At first, he didn't have a problem with with being recorded. The officers should have told him that there's not much they can do while they are in a public place. Told him the law rather than pander to his insecurities about being filmed in public, which is a big problem. If the officers told him that there's nothing they can do, maybe his anxieties and his whatever is causing this problem would disappear, or he might ask to be moved to somewhere more private.
And you're interfering in that. So we've all got jobs to do, you know. But I am going to go because I'm actually going to report you.
You're gonna report?
Yeah. And gang badger you.
Okay, thank you.
WhatsApp group gang badger.
That's fine, thank you.
Are you on video saying he idiot?
No, I don't think so. Bye. Bye. Clowns.
And that is why you never stop recording until you are well aware from where you was gonna be. But that's just my opinions on why you should not stop recording. This interaction could have gone a lot better if the officers didn't send out to Autistics and Autistic just kept his mouth shut and stood in the background and recorded. But like I said, that's just my opinion in this matter. Let us know what you thought of this interaction in the comments down below. As always, like the video, it does open YouTube's algorithm, and I'll catch you on the next one.